There's a 1 minute window in which we can start the meeting, and it's still 9:30. Welcome to the Silicon Valley Fourth Interest Group monthly Zoom meeting. Okay. Anyone have any rumors, gossip, innuendo, slander, libel, any of those things? I guess who was the guy that used to run the meeting and at Cogswell, not Cogswell, at Chabot, had interesting features every month, uh, like fables and announcements and stuff. Anyway, I remember a woman showed up for one of those meetings and it was very unusual. She was mobbed at the break. So, anyone else? Announcements, rumors, gossip, slander, libel? Okay. Uh, I wanted to say that the storage locker is going to be not long for this world. We're going to have to move that stuff out. And I meant to sort of show a slideshow of the stuff that's in there. It's already on YouTube if you're desperate to see it. So you can look back or contact me. I can send you slides. You can contact me directly and we can talk about that stuff. But it's not stuff that I'm eager to just pitch. But if anybody's interested in having any of it, now's a good time to talk to me about that. I have old computers, like an old 19-inch rack, short rack, LSI 11, that I'd like to get rid of personally. So anyone that has suggestions about diverting antiques like that from the e-waste, I'd be pleased to hear it. I think that you can still take apart an old LSI 11 and sell the pieces, but that's probably more time and effort than I'm willing to put into it myself. But if someone else out there is interested in doing that, contact me directly. I am still Forther, Forther, at Comcast.net. Notice it's not .com, it is .net. So, coming in July, we have the annual CH Ting July barbecue. Since Ting isn't there to cook for us, we're going to be going to a restaurant. I'm going to be going to a restaurant. Any of you that are able to get to the area, it behooves you to contact me at this time. Armadillo Willie's has closed all the restaurants but the one in San Mateo. So if you want to go to Foster City and remember the old days, of ABI meetings, we could go by the site that we had those meetings. Unfortunately, they've torn that building down, like many of the meetings that we've had in buildings that no longer are there. The wedge, the Dyson wedge, is still there as far as I know. Last time I looked, we'll get to that old meetings thing in a little while, maybe. Dave has posted local options include Kirk's, Gott's Roadside. Kirk's has moved, so it is a much more spacious bar and grill sort of environment that is one of those things, you know. I think it looks like it's a much bigger, more expansive place. They have a liquor license and moved it to another place that they probably didn't have to redecorate or completely demolish and build a new building. It was serving that purpose before. I'm not sure that they still burn Kingsford charcoal briquettes like the old days. I think that they've lost that battle with the minions of pollution avoidance. They used to have a big honking filter, even back in the first round of Palo Alto Kirks. They had a big filter filtering the effluvium from their charcoal fire. But it just goes to show you. Any comments? Brad, will you be joining us this year? What's your preference? What do you think?
I will be joining you. Uh, I do not have a deep preference between any of those options. I think
Okay,
Gott's burgers are a little bit overly singed sometimes.
yeah, I've never been wild about Gott's. Kirk's now has a broader menu, so I think they have some vegetarian entrees, but vegetarians have always been a little stringy and tough for my taste. Uh, their diet affects the quality of the meat. Uh, but they do have that option, so I think that uh, it would be a reasonable thing to go to. I think that Kirk's used to be just burgers, like In-N-Out is just burgers, and I guess you could get a grilled cheese on a bun at In-N-Out, but that is not a satisfactory option I'd care to offer to attendees should they desire to come. I'll uh, I'll be pinging some folks. I need to dig out that picture of who was there the last time. Uh, you posted that on the website, didn't you, Dave?
Um, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I have it. I'm 99% sure I can find it, which is certainty is high. We'll see what actually happens. There are a couple of events coming up that I wanted people to be aware of. We'll talk about past precipitation and participation in those activities uh, further on in the meeting. But the Bay Area Maker Faire, I believe, is in September. It is scheduled. It is Bay Area, sort of. I don't know. Is Vallejo really part of the Bay Area? What do you think? Nobody's answering. Okay.
Not
Uh,
much.
it's quite a ways to go. Uh, I'm not sure I'll even go to see the place after is it 2 years ago, 1 year, 2 years ago that I made the scene for the first time since I was in town for the first time in many years at the instance it used to conflict with my May May vacation plans. Uh, and the other thing that's coming up is the Vintage Computer Festival. Some would call it the Vintage Computer Fair. It's not clear. Is it a festival? Is it a fair? It's not fair to ask. Coming up August, early August. So any minute now on the great scale of things. Basically, I go to the Vintage Computer Fair and Festival and ask folks about getting rid of old computers. so, so that's just me. So anyone else with random access topics of the upcoming announcement sort? Last call before we go
Uh,
to Bill's
have
video.
we? Yeah, I heard some things the other day about some rules that are being put out for artificial intelligence. Like it's all got to be in English. It's going to be always forever online. What do we know about that? And how does the fourth language itself fit in with the whole idea of programming AI applications or events or things?
I think AI applications are capable of writing bad fourth code, but so am I. So anyone that's seen my code will agree. There have been moments when I've produced usable stuff, but don't take it as a given. That may
I
be
wonder if
beyond the scope.
I wonder
Go
if
ahead.
AI struggles because there's not enough public examples of fourth. Because AI does a pretty good job with Java and other and Python. But yeah, it does struggle with fourth, and maybe that's just again they're not a lot of fourth examples maybe in the public domain.
So introducing another non sequitur, iPad needs to change its name. Do you go to your profile in Zoom, or do you just have some other clicky that you can do to change your name quickly? Does anybody know? I had a great time with Zoom this morning. I lit the fuse, went to MeetUp, went to the link. It said, you don't have an app for this link. So I reinstalled Zoom quickly, and here I am. So any Zoom experts know how to change your name?
In Zoom?
In Zoom. My name is Kevin lowercase k, and I
Go in the
went to change.
upper right corner of your screen and look at the three dots. Click on that, and it'll say change your name.
Are you using the browser version?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm using the Zoom app, and I think you have to go into your profile and do that. But
I have no idea.
On your
my
desktop,
profile, yeah.
if you look on your picture,
Yes.
because we can see everybody's picture, on the right-hand upper corner, there are three dots.
I see
And
that.
you can click on them, and all the way down at the bottom is rename. This is Mac OS
Oh,
X.
okay.
Yeah. That's what I just
Perfect.
said.
Thank you.
You can just rename it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. All right. If I had more room, I'd put program chairman for life or program chairman and other furniture is required. All right. We don't have huge amounts of scheduled speakers and contents. All the usual ne'er-do-wells were busy or otherwise engaged or disinterested in producing usable stuff. So, Bill, so I've not been desperate to get the show on the road. Thank you for your patience. This will probably be the least viewed piece of the meeting in any case. So, without further ado, I can always trust Bill Ragsdale to, maybe for Bill means there's a song maybe pretty much always means no. With Bill Ragsdale, maybe pretty much always means yes. He'll introduce himself. So without further ado, I'll ask Brad to light the fuse on his video that he sent in. He is doing Field Day at Radio Field Day today, I believe. So he's otherwise committed, but I'm grateful for his participation even in absentia.
Alrighty, let me. Let's see. Make sure I get.
If you have your microphone on, turn it off now.
Set it to full screen. No.